Okay, today's the day. I have a offer call for the job that I've been waiting for years in Beijing. Uh, Ever since we left China in 2019, I've been feeling like I want to go back. And I just loved living in China. And this is the job that I've had my eye on since 2019. In 2019, I was working as a performer in Shanghai, but I knew that my contract was coming to a close, and I knew that they were opening this new park in Beijing, and I was super excited. And then in 2020, I was at home, staying inside, and they had the first ever auditions to go and open the park. And I auditioned that year, and I didn't even make it through like the first round. I didn't make it to the final callbacks that year. So if you're someone who's also auditioning, just know that that's like totally normal, and you just never know kind of what's going to happen. So I ended up coming here to Abu Dhabi. And this year we've auditioned again, and then we did final callbacks at the end of August. And now we have, or September, early September final callbacks. And we just got an email 2 days ago that to schedule an offer call, which I'm assuming just means that they're telling us that we booked the job, and we're gonna decide and schedule kind of, expectations of the visa process, because the visa process now to go to China is very different than it was when I went there in 2017. And we're gonna set a date, hopefully, and go back to China. I'm so excited. We've been waiting for this for so long. So I'm typing up an email. I'm saying, thank you. We would like to accept. We are ready. Let's go. We received an email while I was still sitting at work that starts asking for some scans of some documents, and one of those things being the proper passport photos that you need for your visa. And I knew that was like coming, but I was like, okay, it's time to go now. And whenever I get things like that, it's hard for me not to like kind of start freaking out and being like, we have to go right now. And like just looking at my schedule for the next couple days, I was like, yeah, like I should go and do this like tonight, like right now after work. So quickly like changed, got all my stuff. I was like, Alex, bring me a shirt that's a plain color. We gotta go. And we went there. I figured it would take about an hour, and that's like about how long it took. And I just am already feeling stressed, but like for no reason. Like everything is fine and going well. Okay, here's my little update for the day. We were just saying so far things have been going like surprisingly smooth. Yeah, there's really only like 2 things that we like have to get done right now, and that's kind of all we really need. Copy, so it has to have like a signature and a stamp on it. So that's where things get weird. We take the version that we printed on a printer and we put it into an envelope, and then we sign up online for a delivery driver to come and get it and take it to, not the embassy, but like kind of like an embassy style place that is going to stamp
Ministry
it.
Of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and they're gonna authenticate the thing that you printed and then bring it back to you. And that process costs more to do than it did to just get the document by email. So because it has to be authentic. So yesterday we were supposed to get the items, they were gonna come and pick them up, but we're at work. So we were like, okay, what do we do? So I wrote this note and I put it on the door, and then we put the little envelopes outside the door. I said, hello Aramex, which is like the company that picks it up. Here are the documents for pickup. Alex, Lauren, so that they could see where ours was. And I was like, Alex, this is like the Easter bunny. Like when we came back home in the evening, they were just both gone. And he wrote us a little note. Okay, thanks a lot. So I thought that was funny. This document delivery thing actually went pretty well. I'm surprised at how well it worked. And if I am correct, there should be some documents underneath our thing sitting right in front of our door. Oh, yes, there they are. Good. Step 1 of 3 complete. We are in downtown Abu Dhabi. We just finished our pre-visa medical, which we didn't have to do last time, but this time we do, and I don't really know. And now we have to come back in a couple days to get our actual results and everything, and then we have to send those results in the mail. I didn't know we had to come back. I thought we would have everything with us today when we left, but that is not the case. So we'll be back in a couple days, and now we're gonna go for breakfast. Okay, so I'm working on this workbook, and I just make notes when things don't make sense, and then we discuss them. So this sentence says, 爸爸每天工作很忙，星期六也不学习. I understand it perfectly. I said, but this picture does not match, because this picture is a little girl doing homework. I said, look, she has pigtails. And Alex is like, this is a man in a chair. Anyways, I just have this PDF, so I can't tell. I said, that's not Baba. It's been a long day. So, on the pre-medical checklist, information you have to fill out, there's a section that says blood type. And I don't think I've ever known my blood type, never found out. I've never really had a reason to, because I've never had a surgery or anything like that. So I don't know. So when I was at the center that we went to get all the other stuff done, I said, is this included in the blood test? Can you tell me this? And he was like, no, this is not something that is included. I was like, okay. And then I just figured it was maybe a simple thing to get done. So we made an appointment at the doctors here, just going to a family doctor kind of thing. And I was like, hey, we need to get our blood tested so we can find out our blood type. She was like, okay, great. And then she was like, and it was going to be expensive. And so basically it's going to cost almost $100 Canadian to find. $200. $600 each. Okay. Anyways, it would be really expensive. So that kind of put a pause on what we were trying to accomplish this morning. Tomorrow morning is trip to the doctor part 4, because tomorrow I'm going to pick up the ECG report, the x-ray results, try and get them to print the x-ray, and then ask them if they have the blood type listed, which he already told me that they don't. So we'll see. Good morning. It's 9 hours since you last saw me. The sun is just rising, and I'm headed downtown to go to the clinic. Also, Alex is training for a marathon, so he has a big run this morning, and he can't keep coming with me when we go downtown, so hopefully they're gonna give me his paperwork as well. I feel like all the times we've been there, they've been like, oh, your husband, you and your husband, so hopefully there'll be no problem for them to give me the paperwork as well. They'll definitely remember us. We've been the biggest hassle. This morning marked my 5th trip downtown to the doctor's office. It was no surprise that we had to come and get the names corrected. They just spelt things incorrectly. And then, yeah, the thing with the blood type, we asked a lot of people, looked around. We ended up finding a place here downtown that did it for only 60 dirhams, which is significantly less than what everywhere else was quoting us. So we went, we got our blood tested, and hopefully they said in 4 hours we'll have that information, but Alex needs to wait a couple more days to receive his final results, and then it's over. We have also just seen our friends in Shanghai that are in quarantine facilities, and that is kind of scary. And we've been, I don't know, I've just been kind of questioning everything in my life after seeing the pictures. We're on vacation in Greece. We didn't get the email update in time to put the medical stuff in the mail. So we got an email being like, did you put it in the mail? And we're like, no. So we're gonna put it in the mail on Saturday. I counted out the number of weeks, and I think we're still well within the deadline to meet deadlines. So I think it should be fine. We're gonna put it in the mail on Saturday. tomorrow as soon as we get back. And then we got another big email today with lots of like information and paperwork and stuff. So very exciting. We're gonna look at that later today and yeah, deal with it all tomorrow. And we still have 3 more days left of our vacation. And then it's essentially like work until we finish work. And then we're going, hopefully. Aha! Delivered. Today was the date it was supposed to be delivered, so I checked and it says it's been delivered, which is good. I haven't received any information back about anything else we have to do, but now I think it's just waiting for them to do things on their end. So I think that we have completed everything we need to do other than going to the consulate, which I'm assuming will be in January. So I might see you again in like a month. And in a month, maybe we will be going to the consulate to get our visas. It worked! Yay. Exciting. Today is my last day at work and I'm so excited. Originally, I had like a full schedule today, but I think they finally realized that I have overtime hours that I was owed back, and so I'm kind of just waiting to see if I'm gonna be pulled to have to do anything today, or if I'm just gonna kind of like hang out, then take my overtime hours and be able to leave early and kind of just finish it off. So I like put on a little bit of makeup, which I never usually do to head into work, because I might not have to do anything today, which is exciting, and I'm so over it. So let's finish. I still have like 4 weeks left here before I go, but I'm taking 2 weeks vacation and then there's a 2-week offboarding that you have to do. So that equals the time, and then I'm gonna have a flight and then I'm gonna go to China. Yay! Okay, so things are happening. We have an appointment to go to the consulate here in Abu Dhabi on Thursday, day after tomorrow. So I'm very excited. We printed out all of our paperwork and we're gonna have a visa like really soon, but we're not flying for like a couple more weeks. But I am starting to just like prepare things and get things ready. I'm gonna do some packing. I've already started downsizing some of my like clothing options and deciding like what's coming, what's going. I really want to pack quite minimally and not take things that I don't really need to pack, so that I have extra room for snacks and things. We just had our appointment at the embassy and we successfully handed in all of our documents. So in a couple days, they should hopefully be calling us to pick up our visas. Yay! We're still a couple weeks out, so this is very good timing. The embassy in Toronto is like this big like glass building downtown, like just kind of like fancy, I guess. So then coming here to this one in Abu Dhabi was like very odd. Yeah, now we will go for breakfast.
It's my favorite kind of full English, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
It's no mushrooms.
Oh yeah, no mushrooms. To celebrate, like we do every time we come downtown, we've come back to our favorite place, Cafe 302, for our breakfast. Alex, here comes yours. Wow, wow, wow. We love this place. I love it. So good. Today I am doing what we call a practice pack, where I will be practicing packing my suitcases and weighing them so that I know if I need to get rid of more things or if I can buy, there's like some extra like products and stuff that it would be nice to take with me to China, so I see if I have room for them or not. So here's what we're doing. We have only 2 suitcases to make it work. Ooh, I bought this jacket before I even booked the contract in China, and I was just like, it's gonna be good news because I think that this is gonna look super cute on the Great Wall. So I'm gonna go to the Great Wall of China and I'm gonna wear this jacket and I'm gonna look super cute. However, it's quite like big and poofy, so it might not be good for packing, but it's like, it's so cute though, I really like it. My straightener! Oh, I'm so excited to use this again. Oh, I need this, right? Yeah. I'm so excited to use this again. I love this straightener. I've had it for years and years and years, and I haven't been able to use it here because it didn't work with any of the plugins. Like, I couldn't use an adapter or anything for it. So for the practice pack, I'm literally just like shoving in the majority of things. I put like the hangers in there and everything just to add some like extra weight, because I know I don't have everything in there, but I just want to get a really good idea of how much more room I have, like to fit other things. Luckily, Santa knew what I wanted this year and he got me a luggage scale. And it'll just be a surprise, I guess. What is it, kilograms? 22 is 50 pounds? I don't know. Okay, I think that one's 25 kilograms. So that's too heavy. But what about this one? This one felt a lot lighter. This one's like 16 or 17. So if once we distribute the weight or whatever, we should be okay.
So the sentence is 胸锁离我只有10米.
Okay, so 离我, like distance to me.
Yeah.
And then
只有, which I think is only in this
only.
case. 10米.
10.
Yeah. 米.
Mi. Rice.
Not rice. The
Meter.
yeah.
10 meters.
So 相手离我只有10米. So something, a person, is only
Yeah.
10 meters away from me.
Okay.
So the literal translation is the murderer is only 10 meters away from me.
The murderer! Why is that the example?
Some most obvious examples include.
Most obvious examples of the people. The murderer.
So I know the word for murderer now. 凶手. 凶手.
Oh my god, the murderer. We just came out of the Chinese embassy. We have our visas. We're ready to go. And by that I mean in like 2 weeks. A week and a half.
Yeah.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. 2 weeks today.
2 weeks. We're ready! Yay! We did it.